Audio Jungle.
Meghan Markle's royal wedding to Prince Harry in May 2018 has been hailed as the beginning of something different, as the Duchess of Sussex broke with royal tradition to curate her own marriage ceremony. Rather than follow in the footsteps of previous royal weddings, Meghan requested American Bishop Michael Curry to give a speech, and invited the predominantly black gospel choir, Kingdom Choir, to sing during the service. Speaking to the Channel 5 documentary Fergie and Meghan, Inconvenient Royals, royal historian Dr. Anna Whitelock said, "I think there's every sign that the marriage of Harry and Meghan marked the beginning of something different, or at least Meghan wanted to curate things in her own way." Journalist Tiwa Adebayo continued, "For Meghan, being a woman of color, having a gospel choir that were mostly black and having a black minister as well, whilst that might not seem political and perhaps it shouldn't be seen as political, it absolutely was a political choice, and I think she was trying to send a very clear message. She wasn't going to be leaving behind who she was." Meghan Markle married Prince Harry on May 19, 2018 in a televised service at St. George's Chapel in Windsor. The couple had first met in the summer of 2016 after they were introduced through a mutual friend. For their wedding service, Meghan Markle played an active role in overseeing the arrangements and steered away from royal tradition by incorporating elements that reflected her position as an American woman of color. The couple had requested Bishop Michael Curry to deliver a sermon on their special day and invited a gospel choir to sing during the service. Michael Curry is the first African-American bishop of the Episcopal Church and is known for his work in addressing racial issues, LGBTQ rights, and promoting social justice. During his 13-minute sermon, he spoke powerfully about the importance of love and cited Dr. Martin Luther King on numerous occasions. He referred to the congregation as brothers and sisters and spoke of the resilience of faith and love when facing the time of slavery. According to the Episcopal Church website, Bishop Curry is descended from slaves, and his autobiography includes a history of his relatives in agricultural poverty in North Carolina. His message during the wedding service was one of love, saying, "When love is the way, we will let justice roll down like a mighty stream and righteousness like an ever-flowing brook. When love is the way, poverty will become history. When love is the way, the earth will be a sanctuary." His sermon was a marked contrast to the Most Reverend Justin Welby, the Archbishop of Canterbury, who officiated the ceremony. The couple had also invited Kingdom Choir, a London-based gospel choir, to perform during the service. The predominantly black choir sang a rendition of Stand By Me, whilst the couple were sitting down. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry had first met the group after they performed at the closing ceremony of the 2017 Invictus Games. In another break from tradition, the Duchess of Sussex walked herself down the first section of the aisle. As her father, Thomas Markle, had been unable to attend, Meghan walked alone until the Prince of Wales met her to walk her through the choir. Besides, Meghan Markle showed she was a woman with a plan during her engagement interview with Prince Harry, a royal historian claimed. A royal expert has claimed that Meghan Markle was very confident in both her relationship and her belief that she could control her career within the royal family as she reviewed footage of Prince Harry and Meghan's first interview together. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced their engagement on November 27, 2017, and participated in a wide-ranging interview with BBC journalist Mishal Hussain shortly after the news broke. Speaking of the couple's engagement interview, royal historian Dr. Anne Whitelock said, "She was very, very confident, and not just confident of the relationship, but also in the way that she felt what this marriage would be and how she could retain some sense of control over her destiny. I remember thinking this is a woman with a plan." The interview was conducted at Kensington Palace, with a photo call later taking place in the gardens, for the newly engaged couple to show off Meghan's ring. During the interview, the couple stated their excitement at becoming engaged and shared their vision for their futures as working royals. When asked about giving up her acting career, Meghan said, "I think what's been really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career, but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been really important to me, I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate you realize that once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take very seriously." She also said that her relationship with Prince Harry had been organic and she had no prior knowledge of the royal family before their relationship. The couple had met through a blind date in the summer of 2016, which had been organized by a mutual friend. Shortly afterwards, they traveled to Botswana together for a camping trip, where they said they spent the time getting to know one another. Despite them trying to keep their relationship under wraps, it became public knowledge after Prince Harry released a statement defending his then-girlfriend, who was being continuously harassed by the press. In the statement, Prince Harry condemned the wave of abuse and harassment Meghan had endured and spoke of nightly legal battles to stop the media from publishing defamatory stories about her. At the time, Meghan was still working in Toronto as an actress in the legal drama Suits. Alongside her acting, she was involved with various charitable organizations, and had previously worked with the United Nations Entity for Gender Equality and the Empowerment of Women as an advocate. As a working royal, Meghan became a patron of organizations such as the National Theatre and the Association of Commonwealth Universities and helped raise funds for victims of the Grenfell Tower. However, within a few months, reports of a rift between the Sussexes and the royal family had begun to circulate. In January 2020, Prince Harry and Meghan announced that they would be stepping down from their roles within the royal family, and would be relocating to North America. Since then, the couple have conducted a number of high-profile interviews where they have criticized the royal family and Buckingham Palace. Meghan told Oprah Winfrey in an explosive interview in March, that her mental health had worsened significantly during her time as a royal, and that she had been left feeling suicidal. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle currently reside in Montecito, California, with their 2 young children.